But we are going to use this, which is like a bento box thing. So let me show you it on here. You see a little lunchbox. Inside this lunchbox, it says, I've got all sorts of goodies. So when the lid comes off, I've got mugs. I've got what I'm going to use, which is Exogel, and all sorts of different little bits here. So we're going to give that a try. Do have a separate stove I can make a cuppa with. So I've got my cup, which I'll put to one side. Let's get my Exogel out. You can fit a little kind of skillet in here, which I probably won't use today, although you could do. I'm going to cook Gyoza, but I'm not going to use the skillet to do that. So I do have a skillet I'm going to steam these Gyoza. That's my little cook set, which is one of those very common sort of fold-in cook sets with, or stove, and it just has little clips on the side. So yeah, one of these little box stoves, pretty straightforward. And cook in the bento box. So inside the bento box as well, we've got a little griddle, but I'm worried about stuff sticking to it. So I've got the cabbage leaves. I've got cabbage leaves to cook on as well. Got a little chopping board, so I can do some prep for some stuff. And the pan itself. So we'll give this a go. That should sit on there quite comfortably, he says. And in here, this little pack, I've got some small titanium folding, or able to deconstruct them anyway, chopsticks. So we have those. This is all very cliched, isn't it? I know. So we're going to just add a little bit of water to this. Don't put too much in, because it will. I don't know how much to put in. Some. There we go. Some. We put some water in. Probably about 150 ml maybe. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do the Exogel, which is this stuff, which is air transport safe. It's doesn't make any kind of smoke particularly, produces quite a lot of heat, doesn't light with sparks. You have to use a flame lighter to light it, which is useful to know. But air transportable fuel, and what you end up left with in the container is basically something which is chemically identical to sand, so like a silica or something like that, once you finish, which brushes away really easily. So I've tried it out with a couple of little dots just to see what happened, but we're going to give it a go, see what it's like to cook with. So I'm going to squeeze some of this. It looks like a moisturizer. I'm going to put some in the middle there. I don't know how much to use. We're going to put it in there like that. A little blob of fuel, perhaps a little bit on top. See how we go. Does that look enough? So put a light at the top of that. Yep, that's lit. Doesn't look it, does it? But there is. Quite a lot of heat coming off that. And we'll put the lid on to let it warm up nice and quickly. We shall see. That water's heating up already. That is really good. Right, okay, we'll get stuff in there then. So what I'm going to do is, this is just a cabbage leaf, and the idea is that stops stuff from sticking to the container. And then I'm going to pop some of these, which are spicy chicken gyoza. Gyoza. Go on, tell me how to pronounce that as well. Let's go with 4. That should wilt down and they'll be fine. See the steam coming off that already. That was like a minute. What I'm going to do is going to take some of these off because I don't need the whole of these. Put them in the bag. So we're like, so they're steaming away quite happily on there. Nice smells coming from it, so we like to have. Got a few onions that I've just chopped up and put in my wife's mug because I've got another mug with me, it's fine. Has that gone off now? It has. the whole thing, maybe. Probably not. This is going to give way, isn't it? No, look at that. So all I'm going to do now is add a few of these, some onions. They're called scallions or something. And there's two more things. One is a little dipping sauce I've made up. There's a little dipping sauce with some light soy, dark soy, sesame oil, chilli oil, and I've also brought with me some of this, which is one of our favourites, which is the Isle of Man Salt Company Vicar seasoning. Just chuck it on everything. Absolutely amazing. Add that. So what do we think? Not bad, eh? It's pretty decent. So we're going to give this a go then. Got my titanium collapsible chopsticks. I have my don't drop them, Simon, tilting them up. I have my Gyoza, spicy chicken gyoza with a little furikake seasoning from Isle of Man Salt Company, and some scallions or onions, and we're going to give this a go, see how we got on. Use some of that dipping sauce. That's really good. That's really good. Cool. Bit spicy. The dipping sauce is superb. I'm going to make a mess of this, aren't I? Cool. I'll be doing this again. That was amazing. Proper delicious. We like that. So now I've got to do my washing up and give my final thoughts on the stove and this setup. I think you know already it's going to be pretty positive. So of course, I forgot to actually give a last review of the bento box stove and setup, or no stove setup even. Yeah, it worked really well. Steaming rack, chopping board, bento box, 14 quid off Temu, and the Exogel you can get from Polymath products. And I would absolutely recommend it. Really nice, easy, clean way of cooking. And I can see myself doing loads of different types of cooking with that little bento box setup, everything in one. So give it a look. Polymath products for the Exogel as well. Thank you for watching the video. Let me know if you like it. You can always subscribe. And I'm going to be making a few more of these little cooking videos. So why not subscribe and find out what comes next?